Hello and welcome to National Assembly Watch. I remain your host, Esther Wak. On today's episode, we'll be talking about issues and matters surrounding the National Assembly. President Tinubu has written to the Senate seeking confirmation for 3 additional ministerial nominees. According to a statement, the 3 ministerial nominees whose names have been submitted to the Senate are Dr. Jamila Bio, Balarabel Abbas, and Olawale Olawande. The president's request contained in a letter written on Tuesday to the president of the Senate following the appointment of 3 additional ministerial nominees. President Tinubu constituted his cabinet on August 21st, 2023, after swearing in 45 ministers at the State House, Abuja. A total of 48 nominees were screened by the Senate. Upon conclusion of the screening exercise, the Senate voted and confirmed 45, leaving 3 nominees out. The 3 nominees were the former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, Director at Nigeria Export-Import Nexim Bank, Stella Okotete from Delta State, and Abubakar Sani Dalade from Taraba State. The National Assembly has assured the full implementation of the full 35,000 naira additional minimum salary for federal workers, as announced by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In a statement by a member of the House of Representatives representing the Ireko, Orelokwe, and Olorunshogun federal constituency in Oyo State, Honorable Prince Olaide Lateef Mohammed, the legislator stated that all members of the National Assembly are committed to working tirelessly on the execution of the program. Honorable Mohammed, the Vice Chairman of the House Committee on Pension, noted that this National Assembly is aware of various challenges, including economic hardship, security concerns, and social issues facing the country. The lawmaker also promised to continue advocating policies and initiatives that promote good governance, transparency, and accountability to enhance the well-being of all Nigerians. Moving on, the National Assembly has commended the federal government and the leadership of the organized labor for reaching a compromise to avert the planned nationwide strike. The president of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, stated this at the plenary on Tuesday. Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Ben Kalu, on Tuesday threatened to suspend a member, Solomon Bob, PDP Rivers State candidate, who had an altercation with him during plenary sections. Bob, a ranking member, had an altercation with Kalu during the debate on a motion on Nigerians' Independence Day celebration. He criticized the Deputy Speaker, who presided over the section, for preventing some members from contributing to the debate. During the debate, Kalu had said the House could not afford to allow everyone to speak, but selected few. However, Bob raised the point of order, noting that he was disappointed in the Deputy Speaker for preventing all members who wanted to speak from doing so. The Rivers lawmaker was subsequently overruled by the Deputy Speaker. He, however, continued to protest the ruling of the Deputy Speaker. Garba, a former Speaker of Gombe State House of Assembly, said Bob should be given 3 days to apologize or be suspended for 3 months. And finally today, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, asserts the support of the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation so as to reduce the level of suffering amongst Nigerians. The ministry, in a statement on X, formerly called Twitter, on Tuesday, stated that Edu was on a visit to the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, in an effort to alleviate poverty in Nigeria. Meanwhile, Edu pointed out on Sunday the need for Nigerians to lend their support to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in his bid to deliver on the renewed Hope agenda, which is aimed at ushering in a new lease of life for everyone in the country. Speaking shortly after she carried out the door-to-door verification of the register at the remote Lagos suburb, the minister, who was ferried in a canoe, stated this federal government was ready to put money in the hands of Nigerians to assist them in their businesses, education of their children, livelihood, and job creation. That is all on the National Assembly on VOP TV. We'd like you to subscribe and engage us on YouTube. It is Voice of the People Television, and on other social media channels at VOP TV Live. I'm your host, Esther Wak.